Hello and welcome, I am Zombie Kitty and welcome to another reaction video. So, at the time that this is uploaded, I am not actually here. It is my birthday today, I'm 34, oh god. But I am currently at ThorpePark at the time that this video is uploaded, and I thought, like with the previous video, a couple of videos back, where I reacted to most of the Alton Towers adverts, I thought, well, I'm going to ThorpePark, why not react to most of the ThorpePark adverts? So the playlist that I've found, I think is most of them. It's not all of them, so Hyperion is not going to be in here. There's going to be a couple of adverts that probably aren't going to be in here either. Again, any that are repeated, I'll skip over and you won't see that. Also, just want to mention, like with the previous video as well, I'm going to be stopping and starting as we go, instead of just doing the whole thing at once. So yeah. Oh, okay, this is what I like, because I think I did see this. The playlist in this one is going to say what each of the dates are, around the decade that they were released and stuff, so compared to the other one where it didn't really apply, aside from Nemesis, but that's about it. So this will be interesting. 1988, this will be the very first one, which would be weird to see.
Can we take Dad for his birthday?
Don't know.
I know.
Oh my god, this looks completely different now. Yeah, this looks all completely different now.
ThorpePark, just off junction 11 or 13 on the M25.
Did you enjoy that, Dad?
Great.
It's your birthday next week, Dad.
You'll have to come back next week then.
Ring 01 200 0200 for opening details.
Okay, so let's go back again, because they gave the whole view of it. Let's go back for a sec. Yeah, so this is the original logo. So, okay, so they don't have the one for Thorpe Farm, because that's what originally it was. This is what I talked about a couple of the videos ago, where most of these parks kind of started out as a zoo or farm with a small fun fair in between, and then it kind of became the other way round. So ThorpePark was originally a farm with a small fun fair. I think Jessington was similar. I think it was a zoo. But yeah, that's what ThorpePark originally was. But I'm guessing they didn't have any adverts for that. I don't really know. But 1988. God, it's older than I thought it was, actually, I'll be honest. 1989. Yeah, I like how they're doing the years for this playlist. Oh my god. Is that Banjo-Kazooie?
25 at junction 11 or 13.
Okay, they look like Banjo-Kazooie, that was weird. 1990s.
Hurtle through the air with the ThorpePark Rangers on the fantastic flying.
Okay, so this is when the roller coasters started happening.
It's the fortnight's fun in one.
Okay, don't know what specific year it is, but okay, 1990 it would have been then. So 1990 was the first roller coaster. 91, I don't know if...
ThorpePark is the highest log flume ride in the UK. You're gonna scream.
Go. So Loggers Leap... Hang on, pause. So Loggers Leap isn't there anymore. Loggers Leap is where Hyperion is now. But Loggers Leap stayed there for ages. I think... Trying to think when that closed. Maybe 2015? Again, if I've got anything wrong, if I know the answers later on, I'll put it down here. But maybe like 2014, 2015, because it stayed there for a while. I remember going to Loggers Leap. The first few times I went to ThorpePark. So... It definitely was there for a while, but 91 is when I was born that year. Oh, happy 34th birthday, Loggers Leap. Oh, this is Flying Fish. That's still here. I mean, completely different paint job, but yeah. Flying Fish is still there. Not sure what that was. I'm so sorry about the quality again.
Great value. New family super savers, just £26.
Yeah, sorry about the quality again. HD doesn't exist yet.
Get those family super savers, just £28 for...
Okay, pause a sec. Okay, I was going to skip this ad, but I've just seen the ending. 28 quid for 4 people. Jeez. I'm trying to think how much is it now? Would it be like 60 or 80 now? This is what I was saying with Alton Towers as well. Like, it was so cheap back then. I mean, it's not bad now, but it's still pricey compared to what it was back then.
Cross the bridge into the fantastical world.
Yeah, this is still the point where it wasn't a proper theme park yet. Oh, sort of, it was getting there.
You're in for such a thrill.
We hadn't had any of the big rides yet come in. That banana boat thing is still there, which is really weird to think. I'm trying to think. I don't know what the first ThorpePark ad I saw was actually. I'm following the yellow brick roads.
Yes.
Oh, this is the first proper one. Okay, I never saw this originally, but I do know this advert. The original idea was really cool. Yeah, it was like backwards in the dark. It was really cool. And then they changed it. Oh, it was actually called... Hang on. So it was actually called Great ThorpePark, which is interesting. I don't know why they changed it, but that's interesting. Ah, okay. This is the first one I ever saw. So we're in 2000 now, so I was 9? Yeah, I was around 9. So this was the first ThorpePark ad I ever saw. Yeah, I remember this one. God, this is 25 years old now, this ride, jeez. Oh, wait, we changed the logo. Wait, go back. So, up until, what, 2 years ago? Okay, so up until 2 years ago, this was the logo. I don't like that they've changed it, because the new logo is really boring now. It looks way too corporate. But yeah, so this was 2000, so they changed sort of their brand and stuff pretty quickly, actually. Well, I say pretty quickly, you know. The park started becoming what it was in 1988. But compared to compared to Alton Towers, it took a while for them to kind of figure out what they wanted to do. But yeah, that was the first ad I kind of remember seeing for ThorpePark. So yeah, God, I was 9. Wow. I remember that one vividly. Zodiac. You all know what I was like with Zodiac last year.
One of 3 new sensations at ThorpePark. ThorpePark. Sensory.
Oh yeah, because these next 3 rides kind of came out around the same time. Yeah, I've never been in Vortex.
One of 3 new sensations at ThorpePark. ThorpePark.
Yeah, so these all came out around the same time. I think Detonator? Yeah, Detonator was the next one. Never been on this either, can't go on this one.
Detonator. One of 3 new sensations at ThorpePark. ThorpePark. Sensory overload.
I think I like, with those 3 adverts, what I like is they all have similar kind of layouts. Like the imagery is very similar, the lighting is very similar, you know, the faces are very blurred out and a bit all over the place to make it seem like it's really fast and like overwhelming. But yeah, these 3 rides kind of came out around the same time because of the theme they were going for. But yeah, we all know what I was like with Zodiac last year. It didn't do me very well. I can't go on Detonator because I talked about this before with like the launch and the sudden change in speed. But Vortex I've never been on. Oh, 2002. This needs a retrack for Colossus. Yeah, Colossus needs a retrack, definitely. It's way too janky. Yeah, you do kind of feel like this coming off it though, to be fair. I never saw this ride advert.
The world's first 10 looping roller coaster, Colossus. It never leaves you.
I think what I like about that one, so the music sounds like Spyro for some reason. Yeah, it definitely needs a retrack because it's just too janky. Like, me and my friend came off it last year just not feeling amazing. It was a bit like, oh, it was a bit painful. It definitely needs a retrack or something new with it. I don't think it should go because it is a really cool ride, and like you can walk underneath it and look up and you see the roller coaster passing you, which is really cool. But I think it definitely needs a retrack of some kind. I think the next ad I've actually... Tideways was the first advert I saw, but I definitely remember the next one, if it's going to be what I think it is. I'm going to make a guess. I think it's Nemesis Inferno. Should we see? Yay! 2003. It's a 22... Yeah, these adverts are creepy. Yeah, this one was already creepy. It's the guy with his feet stuck to the floor. I think they're showing him in it. Yeah, this one. It's so gross. Yeah, no, this one was really creepy and weird. This is definitely...
Feel the heat of Nemesis Inferno.
That's definitely
Now
due
at
for a
ThorpePark.
retrack as well, I think. Oh, I was talking about this in the last video. I can't go on this. It would be really cool to go on it, but I can't go on it.
From the people approaching Nemesis Inferno and Colossus, prepare for stealth.
It's really interesting, something that I've noticed with that one, it's really interesting that, I guess at the time, like, ThorpePark only had, like, 2 big roller coasters. Like, you think of it now, where it's like, you've got Soar, you've got Hyperia, you've got, you know, even Samurai, you've got Stealth, you've got Colossus, you've got Nemesis Inferno, and the Swarm is another one. But it's really interesting to think back then, and that was only 2006, so that wasn't even 10 years ago. You only had like 2 big roller coasters, which I didn't realise actually. I didn't quite realise that that was the case when that one came out. I can't think what came out then. Okay, I wasn't expecting that.
ThorpePark, let's have some fun.
Okay, oh, that was it. Ah, here we go. I remember going to this the year it opened. These ads were cool. I like this ride. It's fun. Yeah, that drop is insane. Oh god, saw 5 and then you just come out, jeez. We didn't know what was gonna happen at that point. Oh, so alive. Oh god, that was really loud. Sorry, I'll turn the volume down. Why is this the loudest one?
The games were over. They've only just begun.
New Saw Alive. The
Oh,
world's
this
most
isn't around
extreme
anymore.
live-action horror maze. New Saw Alive and Saw the Ride at ThorpePark.
Okay, so
ThorpePark.
what I like about those adverts, sorry, that one was really loud. That's the loudest it's been so far on the playlist. I'll turn the volume down. But I like the editing of those ads because it was very like Saw-like. Yeah, I think Saw the Ride was the first roller coaster to be based on a horror film, which was also really cool. Like, that was record breaking at the time. Like, that was something completely new. No one had done that before. Or was it just in the UK? No, because I don't think Universal was doing horror stuff yet at that time, because I remember this being pretty big. like pretty big news, and there was like a big marketing campaign behind it. Saw Alive was a pretty much like ongoing maze, like a live action maze, like it says, going through the different rooms in the Saw franchise at the time anyway. I can't believe Saw 5 has only just come out. God, we were a long way from finishing the franchise at that point. But that was located in a, I'm trying to think, it was like on a boat, or like a dock building. Unfortunately, it has now been left to just rot and sink into the water, which is a real shame. They can't really do anything about it. I think it's like it would take too much money to actually redo it, repurpose it, you know, redo it up and everything, because they'd have to actually literally lift it up from the water because it is sinking. So yeah, I included that in my vlog last year when I went to ThorpePark, but yeah, it's just kind of been left to rot there, which is a shame. I guess it lost its game. Sorry. No, but it is a shame. Because it was a really cool idea. But I think they tried to keep it open, and then obviously with having an ongoing maze, not everyone wanted to go on it some days, so it just closed, which meant the scare actors in there, because they did have scare actors, were then not doing anything. They were just hanging around. And then they opened it for Fright Nights, and then just closed it after that, basically, which is a shame. I'll tell a story about this one in a minute.
What is this? A spinning fool? Well, my friend, for thrills, get a load of these.
We still haven't got the HD. What is happening? Although I guess that depends on the
he's spinning
playlist.
faster, but without water, it's not storm surge. He's down!
Yeah, I have a story about this one.
Storm surge, you at ThorpePark. Thrill out.
I mean, that's a fun one. Okay, yeah. Oh, yay. Okay, before we get to one of my favourite rides. So, the year that Storm Surge came out, me and my friend Nick, who was in my vlog last year, the ThorpePark vlog last year, we went to ThorpePark, and it was actually the last time I went to ThorpePark before last year. And it was pouring down with rain. It rained all day except for when we left, and then it was really nice. But yeah, it was the year that Storm Surge opened. We wanted to go on it because, yay, new ride. And then we realised it was a water ride. And then our logic was that, well, it's raining. We're not going to get any wetter, like it doesn't matter. Guys, it made a difference. It made a big difference. we were not happy afterwards. And even last year when we went, we decided that that was our last ride to go on for the day. And basically what happens is you're put into, like, you saw it, you put into this big, like, raft dinghy, but it doesn't have any way for the water that's put in there to come out. So by the time our little raft came round, it was half full of water. My friend, you know, smartly took his shoes off. He was like, I'm going barefoot with this, and then just dry myself off after we get off. I opted to not take my shoes off, so I had to literally put my feet up onto the seat next to me. There wasn't many people on our raft. I literally, like, struggled to keep my feet there. I made such a bad decision with that one. But yeah, don't know if we're going to be going on Storm Surge this time around, because I think it is going to be raining again, so probably not. But yeah, that's the 2 times I've been on Storm Surge. I had fun, regardless. I thought it was a fun ride. I quite like it. Better than Tidal Wave, because it lasts longer. Oh, 2012. My favourite ride! Oh, might have to change the music. So apologies. But it's playing Yumi at 6, the Swarm. I'll play a little bit. But yeah, I might have to change it. That drop is so fun. I don't care.
The Swarm at ThorpePark.
I really like this ride, it's really cool. Oh yeah! Okay, I'll talk about this in a minute as well. I don't think this lasted very long, actually. Don't think I saw this ad.
The UK's first winged roller coaster. The Swarm. Now,
Yeah.
brave it backwards.
So,
For 2013 at Thorpe Park.
oh my god, okay, there's a couple of things I want to point out. So yeah, firstly, in 2013, I think this only lasted like a year. I don't think this lasted very long. But the last row of seats for the Swarm, you could ride it backwards. I don't think many people did. I think one, people got too sick, but also two, I think there was complications on how to exit it, because they'd never done that before. So I think there was some complications on issues on how to actually exit the ride once you got on and off and that kind of thing. So this only happened for like a year or a year and a half or something. It didn't happen for very long. I didn't go on it backwards because I'm not doing that. I'm going to face forwards. But yeah, I really like the Swarm. I think it's a really cool and fun ride. I talked about it last year. It's my favourite area of the park in terms of the theming. I think the creature design is really cool. I've seen like concept art for it and stuff, and it's really, really cool. This is a really fun ride. But also, opens 28th of March, the Crash Pad. That is what the Shark Cabins was originally called. So this was 2013. So before then, ThorpePark did not have a hotel, which is interesting. Yeah, this is now the Shark Cabins, which I think is a much better name for it. Okay, we're still in 2013.
ThorpePark presents
Oh, I have seen this ad.
Sounds of Summer.
Dun, dun, bum, bum,
The sound of family fun.
boop, 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 boop. This is also really loud in my ear,
Together.
so I'll have to turn this volume down as well.
Sound of everyone in harmony.
This is very loud.
Be part of the
Dun,
sounds
dun,
of summer at Thorpe Park. Come online, under £25.
I like that, that was funny. Oh my god, that's not... Angry Birds Land is not here anymore.
There's an island not so far away.
And we've gone
An
quiet
island
again.
with its own landmarks.
But yeah, this
Speed
was the
limits
point where
and
I wasn't
weather
going to theme
conditions.
parks for a while.
It's got its own language,
So,
delicacies,
yeah.
and laws of physics. It's even got its own wildlife, with new Angry Birds.
Yeah, I
Land
never
and
went to
4D
this, so I don't know what it was like.
experience. This is Thorpe Park Resort, an island like no other.
Oh my god, never went to this. I wanted to do this
There's an
actually,
island not so far away.
An island with its own landmarks.
because
Weather conditions.
guilty pleasure,
And now
I like
its
I'm a
very own
Celebrity.
jungle.
When you can face your very own bush ticket trial.
I think it would have
Take
been
on the
interesting to
Chamber
try.
of Horrors
Get hands on in the holy moly wall.
and conquer the celebrity cyclone to be crowned king or queen of the jungle.
The I'm a Celebrity Maze comes to Thorpe Park Resort, an island like no other.
But I don't think it lasted very long, so... Ah, so this is now just called the Ghost Train. I never tried this either.
Let me take you on a journey.
Ooh.
Make you wonder, is your mind playing tricks on you? Or am I tricks playing on your mind? Derail your mind on a ghost train like no other. My
Pretty cool
ghost
ad.
train.
I like that. That was fun.
Darren Brown's ghost train only at Thorpe Park Resort.
I'll talk about this one in a minute, because there was something I brought up a few videos ago to do with this. Don't think I've ever seen this one. We're in HD as well, by the way. So great, yay. Please don't jump scare. Oh, hello.
Don't worry,
Hi.
this is your stop.
Okay. Please don't... Okay.
Rise of the Demon on Darren Brown's ghost train.
Okay, it
only at
wasn't that
Thorpe
bad.
Park Resort.
Okay, so I talked about this a couple of videos back where I talked about, you know, Air becoming Galactica with the VR headset. So Darren Brown's Ghost Train was the same thing, where you went into this like train. It looked like a train. You were going into a train, and you put on the headset, and then that's how the illusions and like the different visuals and stuff happened. But again, I already talked about this a couple of videos back. Like with Galactica, the VR headsets never worked. They took ages to set up. It was constantly breaking down because the VR headsets just never worked. And without them, it was a ride that solely relied on that. So I don't remember the Rise of the Demon thing coming out. I'm guessing that was like a rebrand to like add in scare actors instead of the VR. And then the first one was like the VR thing happening. And then they realised that's not a good idea. But yeah, it's just called ThorpePark Ghost Train now. I've actually never been on it, so I don't know what it's like. It'd be cool to go on it this year. Why don't I? I didn't go on it last year because it was always closed. That's why I didn't go on it. I was wondering why I didn't. But yeah, it was always closed. 2018. This is what X No Way Out is now what it is the Walking Dead ride.
The dead.
Yeah, I've never been on the Walking Dead ride. I've been on it when it was X No Way Out, but not this. Ooh. I think this has scare actors in it as well, actually.
Will you ride to survive?
Is he a zombie? Yeah.
The dead. The Walking Dead ride at Thorpe Park Resort. Pay for a day, come back free for a year.
Yeah, I've never been on that one. What is this ad? 2018.
The sounds are just right.
Oh, you're going to destroy yourself. I remember you in the 90s.
Perfect. Oh, I do like having people round from bite to eat.
Yeah, there you go.
Terrify a friend for free. 2-for-1 entry to Thorpe Park with promo packs of pepperami.
I remember the.
What are you made of?
I remember the old 90s ads with them.
This summer is about to get even hotter.
Don't remember this.
Experience Love Island with Love Island Lace.
We're back in HD, by the way.
Only at Thorpe Park Resort.
What? Wait, what was that? Was that just party nights or something? Wait, what was that? Was it literally just like club nights or something? Because they do that like in the summer. I think it's the first few weeks of summer. As well as like Fright Nights, which is our Halloween event in Thorpe Park. So they do go on till like midnight or something. So I'm guessing that was like the first attempt or something. Although there was Fright Nights must have been around at this point, because yeah, Saw Alive was part of Fright Nights back in 2009. I don't know. I don't get it. I don't know. 2021. So this must. Black Mirror. Oh, I wanted to go in this. This looked so cool.
It's time to enter the labyrinth.
I think this was just a maze, wasn't it? Oh no, this looked really cool.
Look closer. Welcome. I am Labyrinth.
Yeah, that lasted like a year. It lasted for about a year and then closed. No, it lasted 2 years, sorry. But yeah, that was basically just a maze, essentially. But I really wanted to go on it. Someone did film. I think it's still on YouTube. Someone filmed like a full walkthrough of it for like people who didn't want to go in it, because I think there's one room that has like really bad strobe lighting that even I'm not like epileptic or anything like that, but even I was just a bit like, oh my gosh, this is a bit much. So maybe that was why it closed. Like it just wasn't very popular because of that, and as well like once people realised it was just, you know, a maze with different effects, maybe people just got bored of it or something. But yeah, I wanted to go on it. I was really upset last year when I found out it wasn't around. The Simpsons.
Keen to scream?
It sounds like it was going to do that.
Out.
I was wondering what happened then. I thought my computer froze.
Awaken the awesome.
Oh, I'm being quiet because that music was playing in the ad. is the new... Oh, that's it? Oh, fair enough. Yeah, is the park music that's still being used now. Like, when you enter the park, that's the music that's playing. So, yeah, I think the last advert is the recent one is Hyperia. Which, again, like I said, were Toxicated with Alton Towers. It was just on social media, and that was kind of it. And it was just a really short, small thing. So, it wasn't really too much. It was interesting to watch it, because I said a couple of videos ago that it seemed like Alton Towers either did really kid-friendly adverts or really creepy ones. If you remember, I said that a couple of videos ago. ThorpePark adverts, I don't know, it really feels like they don't really know what to do with the park. They don't really advertise it much. They don't really add anything too new to it. I know we've just had Hyperia, which was released last year. But before that, their last attraction was like, what, 4 years beforehand? I don't know, it kind of just seems like they don't really know what to do with it. Although I think Chessington is even worse. Although that's getting a big rebrand, I think, isn't it? It's getting like a Minecraft rebrand, I think. Yeah, it kind of just seems like, especially now, like I was talking about Alton Towers, not having a great season last year, not really having the best season this year. It kind of seems like, I think overall Merlin Entertainment, who owns also this park, they need to kind of, you know, get their head in the game and kind of improve these parks, make them work more properly, but also make, not just because I like these parks and really love them, but also, you know, we're 6 years away from getting Universal Studios, and then that is really going to be a problem for them. I think people are going to see how a theme park should be run, and then that is going to create a problem for them in terms of visitors, in terms of financially. They really need to get a grip and actually sort their crap out, basically. I don't really know how else to say it, but yeah, I still like ThorpePark. I really enjoy it. I mean, not just because it's the closest to me, but also, yeah, I enjoy the rides there. Like I said, the Swarm and Hyperia are my favourite ones there. But there's a few that obviously I didn't get to experience. So Black Mirror Labyrinth, which I really wanted to, and Angry Birds Land, which I wasn't too fussed about. I just never saw it. But yeah, I think like Alton Towers, it's really interesting to see how ThorpePark was compared to now. But I do wonder if Thorpe Farm ever had any advertising, because that's what it originally was. I thought that's what we were going to start on, but I guess they didn't have any adverts. I don't know. But it was really interesting regardless to see what the adverts were like. When was the logos changed? When was the music that we know now, when you enter the park, when was that added? And that was quite recent, actually. That was a lot more recent than I thought it was. I don't really have anything else to say. I know that the only ad that I think we missed was Hyperia. But again, that is just social media adverts. And yeah, I actually really enjoy doing these kind of things. If you want me to do like any other, I don't know, ad compilations or ad types, I don't know, that kind of thing, let me know. Or any roller coaster videos or something, maybe like the weirdest roller coasters in the world or something like that, because I really like looking at roller coasters and like those POV videos and stuff. It's very nerdy. But I will put the playlist down in the video description below if you guys want to go off and watch this for yourselves. I forgot to say who did the Alton Towers playlist. I do apologise for that. But this particular playlist was by ThemePark Geek. So, yay! But thank you all for watching, and I will see you all soon. Bye!